Hey friends, welcome back to Success Care 24. So these days we are going with our international organization series. Last time we did our geographic series, the map, world map, and the important longitudes and latitudes, equator, then important national parks of India, wildlife sanctuaries, then the oceans, then continents, etc. etc. So now we are going with our international organization. Last time also we did some of the important international organization, and today we are going to discuss some of the other important organizations, that is at international level. So first important organization is your BRICS. So BRICS का एक acronym होता है. Let's see the acronym first, के how it originated. The BRICS stands for Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. But earlier it was only BRIC. Now South Africa was not there, so the acronym was BRIC only, not BRICS. Okay, it stands for Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. And this coin, who coined the term, that also becomes important for you, because sometimes in the question they used to ask it, who coined the term BRIC. Okay, so in 2001, this person Jim O'Neill coined this term BRIC, B-R-I-C. At that point of time, South Africa was not there, right? So this is BRIC. It means Brazil, Russia, India, and China. Later only in 2010, South Africa was invited to join. So see, in 2010, South Africa was invited to join this organization, this grouping, and then BRIC became BRICS. You will see BRIC became BRICS when South Africa joined it. And after then, what is important for you, that how much contribution it has in the global level. I told you that day also that this actually international level पे ये जो भी organizations होते हैं, तो it actually determines the geopolitics. Okay, ऐसा ये सब regional grouping हो या international grouping हो, that actually determines the geopolitics in the world level. So it contributes 41% of the global population. Global population 41% का है यहाँ पे इस grouping के. अगर आप लोग देखोगे 24% ऑफ द ग्लोबल जीडीपी. इट मीन्स पूरे ये जो मेंबर कंट्रीज है, इन सारे के मेंबर कंट्रीज का कंट्रीब्यूशन अगर मिलाओगे, देन दैट इज द 24% ऑफ द ग्लोबल जीडीपी एंड 16% ऑफ द ग्लोबल ट्रेड. सो दैट्स व्हाई आई एम टेलिंग यू दैट दिस grouping actually determines the geopolitics, the economic development, the social development, such kind of things. That is why I am telling you, if 41% of the global population is included in this grouping, if 24% of the global GDP is included in the grouping, then of course that will determine the economic development, the social development, the political development at the world level, right? So recently there is a development in BRICS also. We have seen this news in Johannesburg Declaration 2023. So this declaration is associated with the adding of some new members to this group. Okay, so Johannesburg Declaration 2023 issued the membership of Argentina. See, some of the new members have been added to this group, and this group is now expanded. Okay, Argentina, Egypt, Ethiopia, Iran, Saudi Arabia, and UAE. It means United Arab Emirates. So these members have been added recently to this BRIC grouping, and it is expanded now. Okay, so अगर आप लोग देखोगे तो इससे भी ज्यादा कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन होगा इस पे. Okay, so now what happened, this members will be the members of BRICS. so अभी सिर्फ 5 ही members नहीं है, BRICS का अभी फिर से और expansion हो गया, right? This new members का नाम you should know, because this is a very very important. BRICS, every time it is in news, every time whatever developments are there, this is in news. So BRICS is a very very important this is intergovernmental grouping. Okay, so some of the other thing, like the first meeting of this BRICS was actually held in Yekaterinburg. Yekaterinburg is in Russia, and there is also another concept of BRIC के अंदर में आता है your National Development Bank. Okay, this is your NDB, National Development Bank. This actually works in the sustainable development, the social infrastructure. This is also an initiative. NDB is an initiative of BRICS, and इसका जो headquarter है ये शंघाई में है. Okay, this headquarter is in Shanghai. Shanghai कहाँ पे है? China पे है. So this NDB is also a part of BRICS. Okay, it works in the social infrastructure and the sustainable development. Okay, so BRICS is a very important organization, guys. आपको मैंने यहाँ का history भी बोल दिया, अभी जो current development हुआ है वो भी मैंने आपको बोल दिया कि ये जो है ये countries, these are the new members of BRICS now. Okay, now let's go to the next important organization, guys. सी ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस को आपको ऐसे ही पढ़ना है, अगर न्यूज में है वो ऑर्गेनाइजेशन देन यू हैव टू गो टू द बैकग्राउंड ऑफ दैट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, उसी पे से क्वेश्चंस बनते हैं, राइट। ओके, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन पे जाते हैं हम लोग, नेक्स्ट टॉपिक पे जाते हैं। आसियान, आसियान स्टैंड्स फॉर एसोसिएशन ऑफ साउथ ईस्ट एशियन नेशन। ओके, तो साउथ ईस्ट एशियन नेशन अगर हो गया है तो इंडिया इज नॉट अ पार्ट ऑफ आसियान, ये ग्रुपिंग का पार्ट नहीं है, बट यस इंडिया इज एसोसिएटेड विद आसियान। ओके, इंडिया इज हाईली एसोसिएटेड विद आसियान बट इंडिया इज नॉट अ मेंबर ऑफ आसियान, राइट। सो एसोसिएशन ऑफ साउथ ईस्ट एशियन नेशन मतलब साउथ ईस्ट एशियन जो कंट्रीज होंगे वो यहाँ पे मेंबर्स होंगे, राइट। Okay, established in 1967. 1967 it was set up in Bangkok. Bangkok is in Thailand. Through this Bangkok Declaration, Bangkok Declaration के through 1967 में this organization was set up and this exact date अगर आप लोग देखोगे 8 August. Okay, 8 August is also celebrated as ASEAN Day because on that day only this 8 August 1967 this organization was founded. That is why 8 August is celebrated as your ASEAN Day. And if you'll be asked about the ASEAN Secretariat, where it is located, Indonesia, Jakarta. But it was formed in Bangkok. Through Bangkok Declaration, ASEAN came into being, but its headquarters, permanent headquarters are located in your Indonesia, Jakarta. And the exact date, if you will be asked, then August 8 is observed as ASEAN Day. And one more important thing, 2022. 2022 actually marked the 10 years of friendship between India and ASEAN, and that's why India-ASEAN year. India and ASEAN year was declared in 2022. So India is a very, important partner of ASEAN. There's a lot of trades going on with the ASEAN countries and India. Okay. Now the members, let's see the members. Yes, there is a motto also of ASEAN, one vision, one identity, one community. Actually साउथ ईस्ट एशियन रीजन का है तो ऑब्वियसली साउथ ईस्ट एशियन के जो भी कंट्रीज हैं उनके कम्युनिटी के बीच में एक कल्चरल डेवलपमेंट, सोशल डेवलपमेंट, इकोनॉमिक टाइज, इन सबको स्ट्रेंथन करने के लिए ये ग्रुपिंग बनाया गया था among the साउथ ईस्ट एशियन रीजन्स, बट it is highly cooperating with India and the other countries also. That's why I told you that 2022 has been observed as the India ASEAN year. Okay, now let's see the members. Of course the members will be from Southeast Asia only. So Indonesia, Malaysia, Philippines, Singapore, Thailand, Brunei, Vietnam, Laos, Myanmar and Cambodia. So you can see guys, these are the countries that are the Southeast Asian countries, right? So these are the members of ASEAN. Okay, now let's again see the members: Indonesia, Malaysia, Philippines, Singapore, Thailand, Brunei, Vietnam, Laos, Myanmar and Cambodia. And we have seen that India is not a member of this, but yes, India is highly associated with ASEAN, right? Okay, so these are some of the important points of ASEAN. Okay, next topic, next grouping is your G7. It means group of 7, right? G7 means group of 7. So G7 member countries are also very important at the global level. These countries are very important. Influential countries are the part of the G7 grouping. G7 means your group of 7. Okay, intergovernmental organization that was formed in 1975. So we saw that आपका ये जो आसियान है 1967 को बना था एंड ये जो है G7 उसके बाद में बना था 1975 में बना था, राइट। और इसके जो भी this group G7 group, it works in the global economic governance, international security and energy policy, economic development, security development, इन सब के basis पे ये work करते हैं। and G7 countries see UK, see all the most influential countries are members. That's why actually this group becomes very important for you guys. Okay, UK, Canada, France, Germany, Italy, Japan and the US, United States of America. These are some of the most developed countries are the members of G7, right? And the G7 countries, all the G7 countries including India, they are all part of your G20. G20 का भी presidency last year किसके पास में था? India के पास में था. That is why G20 also becomes very important for us guys, and I will discuss in the upcoming videos about G20 and the other important organizations of course. But yes, you should know that all the G7 and India, they are part of your G20 grouping. It's a big grouping. I will discuss this in the upcoming videos. And let's see the other important points about G7. G7 does not have a formal charter or a secretariat. The presidency, which rotates among member countries each year, is in charge of that. So does not have a permanent secretary. Like we saw that ASEAN के पास क्या है, अपना permanent headquarter है जकार्ता इंडोनेशिया, but G7 का जो भी है ये होता है secretariat rotates among the members. Okay. Now, Sherpas, ministers and envoys, they actually cooperates in the summits. Okay, Sherpas and the ministers and the envoys is actually representatives of the countries only. They actually communicates in the summits and they perform in the dialogues and negotiations, and diplomatic relations are developed accordingly. Okay. So these are some of the important organizations of your international level पे बहुत ही important organizations है जो भी मैंने आज discuss किया, and upcoming videos में मैं और भी बहुत important organizations लेके आऊँगी. And this organizations का क्या होता है ना, ये organization generally बहुत ज़्यादा news में होते हैं, इसलिए ये इसमें ना बहुत सारे important topic में questions बनते भी है. So if you go through the history and the current development of this international grouping, then it becomes easy for you guys to tackle the question in the exams. Okay, I hope this video is helpful for you guys. In the upcoming videos I'll come with the other different organizations at the international level and in the regional level also, and especially wo organizations becomes important for us jahan pe India has a membership, right? That organization becomes more important for us to prepare. Okay, so that's all for today guys. Thank you very much.